Hello there, traveler. Take a seat and share a pint with us, as our heroes are summoned to an important meeting in the city of Fairhaven. Their journey is about to begin in The Flames of Eberron, Chapter 1, Part 1. This is, for context, this is a continuation of a campaign that we played almost a year ago.
No lie, really?
What?
Yeah, it was that long ago. That we played a year ago, and we played for a short while. Where you guys did a bunch of stuff in a kingdom, and basically, for your guys' knowledge, the dude you were looking for was bad.
Which dude?
The dude that came in at the very end at the dinner.
Was the dude?
You and, what's her name? You and Saffron killed him. Because he was plotting against the queen.
Oh, we did? What?
But then basically you guys were like...
Must have drank.
But then basically you guys were like, let's get out of this town. And then Enoch got a letter from his old clan being like, we need you to come back. And then Saffron went with him. And then you guys been traveling for the past...
Did they say goodbye?
Yeah.
Did we do anything special?
Drinking? Hugs?
Yeah, drinking, hugs,
Oh.
kisses, what? So you guys...
Seems appropriate.
So then you guys traveled for Ivor, Cosmo, and Serafina. Traveled for a little bit. They headed up north until they got to the city of Fairhaven, which is where this campaign takes place.
Man, I hate cities.
Where you
I know, why'd you decide that?
started to visit.
You guys probably were like, let's go to this city. I was like, oh.
Well, it's where all the trade and supplies and stuff is.
No, because you care about us too much now.
So you guys...
sleep real close to you with my needle blight.
So you guys came into the city and spent a day or two in it, and then one day you're walking down one of the thoroughfares and heard some commotion coming from a alley nearby. And when you went to go, Ivor was like, well, we need to see if someone's okay. And so you went to go see, and you saw a gang of people all surrounded around what looked like a child. But then when you went to go see what it was, you saw that there was a big fight going on between this one small person in the middle and then this group of people. You stepped in and helped the person, and it revealed that it was actually someone that you become close friends with, Double Lock, who is a gnome barbarian. And she is very thankful that you helped her out in a tough situation. So she figured she would get you an in with what she does in the city, which is she is a recruit / mercenary for the local guard of the Fairhold. And it's basically an under-the-table service that the guard creates so that they can save face, but deal with a lot of shady stuff that goes around the city.
Are you a cop?
Just mercenary and recruit.
Yeah.
Right?
For the city, distrust.
Basically, you do jobs and deal with miscreants and go out and do things for the guards. That
So we're all cops?
you're not. You're not cops because you to the public you look normal. You basically are like, hey,
Are we
here,
like
go.
agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. from that other world?
I guess sort
Also,
of,
the
but you're not
parallel
superheroes.
Parallel dimension.
It's basically like, hey, go do this thing. Here's some money.
I like money.
okay.
When you
So for
complete it,
competition.
you get more. And so you're kind of just like recruits in that sense.
So we're all recruits? So she...
Job title.
She
So
brought you.
double up,
She
right.
she brought you into it, and
You
basically
get
you
some
get
recommendation.
free housing, food, while you're staying in the city and doing these.
Vouch.
So we have a home right now?
No, you live in an inn,
Yeah, which is
but you
like
have
a
your own
home.
rooms.
Do they compensate for the end?
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice. Room and board. Room and board.
See, not so much with the distrust now, huh?
I'm pretty distrustful still.
Oh.
No, it's hard to get through there.
So where we pick up now in the Flames of Eberron campaign is it has now been a few months you've been in the city. It's currently early spring. You just went through a winter period. Fairhaven, as you have discovered from just searching and reading about what the area is this is the continent. So for your audio listeners that are listening right now, I'm very sorry that you can't see this, but basically I'm showing a map of the continent, which is Khorvaire from the Eberron campaign. You were down here in the Zilgaro area, and you traveled up north here to the Aundar territory, and Fairhaven is the capital.
We're not so far from my home.
So you guys are...
Wait, what's your home?
The demon lands? The demon wastes?
Demon Waste.
So this is the capital city of Aundar, and it's called Fairhaven. You spent the past few months here as mercenaries for the Royal Guardsmen of Fairhold. It's early spring as you all wake up in the inn that you've been staying in, which is called the Warden's Pit. It's an inn tavern, and it's used for recruits like yourself or other soldiers that come through the city and stay in because it's close to where it's actually in this area. So the city is broken up into 4 sections, into 4 wards. So there's the north one, which is called the Jarasco ward. That's the Jarasco ward. Then east is the Floruno ward. Then the south one is the Brevet ward. And then the one that you guys are currently in, I can spell this for you later, is the Orien ward. So you're basically living right here in kind of the southwest area because that's where like the main what's it called? Words.
So north is Jarasco.
Jarasco, which is Jorsaco. East is Florino, which is Fulirno.
I'm immature.
Me too.
South is Brevet, Barvette. And then west is Orien, which is Orien.
So we live in Orien?
Yes. And more of the south,
Pit?
more in the southwest,
Warden's Pit.
the Warden's Pit, which is the inn and tavern. And so you all wake up on a bright new day. What you have been asked to do is this morning you are to meet Major Kosev Belrem, who is kind of your commanding leader in this troop.
What's the name again?
Kosev Belram. And he's
Another Belram.
and he's the commanding officer in your troop that you've been answering to for the past while. And he has a task and a new mission for you to go on. And he wants you to meet you there and meet at his offices in the morning. So you all wake up. As one by one, you wake up into your rooms. Ivor, you wake up, do your little morning prayer to the Silver Flame, as you are the cleric of the group, the half-orc cleric. As you put on your chainmail and get all your stuff ready, head out for the day. You head downstairs to get food. Question for everybody: did you guys drink the night before?
Yeah,
Yep.
All right.
obviously. I'm in a city.
Constitution?
I would love for you to make a Constitution saving throw, Roddy. And he lost his dice immediately.
It's a 14.
14.
14 plus.
Oh, yeah. Constitution.
Constitution?
Is +3. So 17.
So 17. So yes, you had a healthy amount of alcohol and mead and stout the night before, but you got a very strong stomach, and you're holding it all in.
I can handle my booze.
As then, Cosmo, you stretch and wake up in the morning out of your bed.
Next
You
to
got-
Cougar.
You
next,
all
to, next to Courage.
you all got your own beds. Is Courage sleeping in the bed with you?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay,
Yeah.
so our Tiefling Ranger, who has his pet panther Courage,
Motherfucker Courage.
motherfucking Courage, as enemies know him as, I'd like you to roll a Constitution saving throw as well.
It's a 10.
10 total. Mm-hmm. You're feeling. You might have had a bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that maybe some coffee can't handle.
Okay.
You know,
Or-
there's a little bit of a hangover,
Like
but
another-
nothing.
Maybe a little another morning stout. Anyway.
Just maybe, yeah. As you get up and you start putting on your boots and your jacket, getting all your equipment ready, you notice on the nightstand next to you a little envelope. It has your name written on it, and next to it is a little sack. What presumably is a sack of coins. So you look through it, and it's actually about 120 coins. And if you'd like to take this letter,
We look it.
that's a letter for you. Woo! Serafina, who is played by Nisa, who is our halfling monk, is not here currently in this recording. She'll be here in a little bit. She's running late. She wakes up and gets all of her nicely mannered robes together, gets down, meets you guys there for breakfast and coffee, and then coming down after her, you see Double Lock come down. And you all know each other, like Ivor, green skin, pretty big, looks scary from the outside, but you've come to know that he's actually a very nice and caring person.
To like Double Lock, if I were to stand beside her.
She's about 3 feet tall. Well, she's
So, like,
half your height.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
She's smaller than Serafina.
Okay.
She's a gnome, so she's the
See it
small
like that?
gnome. So yeah, the half orc in your party, he looks scary from the outside, but you've come to know that he's actually a very nice person. And then you got Cosmo, the tiefling, and a bit of a brash fellow, demonic looking, but he's not too bad of a guy. He's got a nice pet panther, which is actually the panther's bigger than you.
Yes.
And then Serafina, who is the halfling, just a little bit taller than you, but also comes off sometimes a bit brash, but is a caring person as well. And you see Double Law come down the stairs with her olive-colored skin. She has bright red braided hair down to her lower back. And you see that she's just wearing regular clothes, no armor or anything, just some gauntlets, some sturdy boots, and carrying a giant maul hammer that is bigger than her. But she's carrying it with ease. This hammer, to even you, Roddy, is huge. It's bigger than your mace. But she's just carrying it with ease, and this is her trusty hammer that she has carried with her since day one that you met her. Amy, I'd like you to roll a Constitution saving throw now.
Which one?
So you roll a d20.
This one?
Yep. And 14. So yeah, you feel a little gurgle in your stomach, but nothing that you haven't handled before.
Yeah.
So all of you get your breakfast in, have some coffee, maybe a little morning drink, and
Definitely
you're told to go down the street and meet up with Major Kosev, who has his new mission for you. As you walk down the streets in Fairhaven, you notice, as you've seen it for the past little while you've lived here, but you see how vibrant the city is in a way. It's made primarily of old white stone and carved white stone. dark oak trees and clay. Nice, brightly shingled roofs. It's obviously from the map that you guys can see. It's laid out in a very specific grid style, all till the center, which the center is the Castle Fairhold, or the Tower of Fairhold, which is where all the government buildings take place. And it's basically a 20-story tall tower that looms over the entire city. And it's made of alabaster, and it's just this bright white beacon basically in the middle of the city. As you walk through the streets, you see people starting their day, opening their shops. As you head towards the buildings that the army and guards of Fairhaven kind of start their day, it's basically their barracks. And as you walk in, you make your way through. You go into a meeting room where you see it's just a simple table, nothing too crazy, chalkboard on the side. And there sitting is Major Kosev. He is a darker skinned dwarf. He's bald, but he has this big black woven beard. It's like bushy, but so detailed, intricate that it's mesmerizing. And he sees you all come in and just says, "All right, you're all here. Good. If you don't mind, we're just going to wait on one more person, and then we'll start this meeting." A few moments later, you see a familiar face to all of you, Lieutenant Salem Grimm, who is actually a very good friend to you all, as he has been kind of the one that's been helping you out on all of your missions in the city. And he walks in. He's a human male, late 20s. He has kind of shoulder-length hair, but he wears it up in a ponytail, a short ponytail, and has his bangs hanging in the front, bit of stubble. Very pale. But he walks in, sees you all, gives you all a nod and a smile, and then just takes his seat along with you as Major Kosev then begins to explain what he has called you all here for. So, we have a new mission that I am looking for you all to help me out with and help out the city with. Lieutenant Salem here, he's going to be going on a caravan trip up north to our coastal city of Stormhome. Stormhome, the water miners up there have found precious gems that are very integral to the city. These are what are known as dragon shards. Very ancient gems that hold great power, and the city and the major arcanists want to bring them here to study them and to see what power we can use them for. These are very highly precious gems, and they need to be guarded with your life. I'm trusting you all because Salem here has spoken very highly of you all, and he believes that you all can complete this task with ease. So, let Salem take this away. I trust that you all will do the city proud. Here you'll find 50 gold each for you. And when you've come back with the 3 dragon shards, there'll be 100 more for you.
Woo!
Good luck. As then he gets up, nods to you all, and leaves the room. As Salem's kind of sitting back and just like claps his hands and opens them up, is like, "Well, you all ready for a road trip? I know the majority of you hate being in the city, and believe me, I'm sometimes not as fond of it as myself, but figured you guys would be good for this type of thing." And
I put on my pack.
So we'll be leaving in a few hours. I have to go get some things ready. But meet me up at the northeast gates, and I'll meet you there. I'll gather up some horses for us, and you can go around, get some more supplies if you need it, and I'll meet you there in 2 hours. Sounds good?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. As then he leaves, and you guys are now free to spend the next 2 hours doing whatever you would like.
Is
If
there
you
like
need
an armory that we get to have? Like a cage to
So basically, the plan. Salem also explains that the plan is that you'll be going up north to meet the caravan outside of Stormhome in the Greywoods. What you will have to do, though, is go through the passage that goes through the Star Peak Mountains. It's basically an old mining. Sitting outside of Star Peaks is Askelos, which is an old mining town, and they have passageways through the mountains. It's a lot faster than going around because the woods that surround the mountains are very dense and there's no trails.
I say we go around.
So the plan is to spend. The trip is going to take a week to go there and back. And yeah, the plan is to go up there, meet them, bring them back. There you go. So, were you asking Roddy?
Oh, Lieutenant Tillum, is there an armory that we can check to prepare?
So basically with weapons, what you have found over the past little while staying here is that there's not really any sellers of arms. No one really sells weapons. It's kind of not banned, but it's controlled by the government and by the guards. And really the only places for weapons are the basic armory that the Fairhold guardsmen have. And then there are some items that can be purchased near the southeast area, which is near the docks because it's where the most trade happens. The very end from the ocean near where Stormhome is, it leads a river that goes all the way down, all the way to the end where Fairhaven is. So this is where some trade with other continents, such as its neighboring territory and other cities around, will trade. So there are some supplies there. But really, there's not really anywhere that sells weapons. Because as you walk around in the city, you can see that the people that are around the city are more, not higher class people, more
Boring.
more aristocratic people. There's a lot of government. There's a lot of education. The city also has a university.
Did any of us take a class while we're here?
Nisa said that she wanted to keep studying languages, so she's gotten some books and is trying to learn more and more languages as she goes. But basically, yeah, most businesses and everything in the city is very self-contained. And then all the fields and farms that are around it, the people that work there don't actually live in the city. They live in outside towns and then come work at the fields and bring the supplies and sell them in the city. So, yeah, for arms, there's not too much. The base, if you were to go into the basic armory, you'd find kind of the same stuff that you already have. You can't really carry too much more unless you wanted to like fill up on, if you had like javelins or if you had like throwing axes or something, you could like stock up on those for whatever you're normally proficient in. And those would just be free, or if you had daggers, you could just be given them.
So
They're nothing special.
Boring.
Is there anything else? You want to see what types of shops there are?
We have 2 hours to kill.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a week-long adventure, I guess, excursion.
3 days there, 3.5 days there, and hopefully only 3 days back.
I mean, how are you for rations?
You all are stocked up on your whatever your packs are, so I believe it's 10 days.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah, it's 10 days of rations, so.
I don't know, what did we normally do for fun?
Are you looking to try to get different supplies? There are potion shops, there are taverns, there are libraries.
Really? It's a week-long trip? I kind of just want to, like, relax. I don't want to go and, like, do a bunch of stuff. Like, just go, like, chill in a tavern, play some games.
Okay. What is everybody else looking to do?
I would go in search of like a potion shop.
Yeah, do you mind perusing a potion shop? And then after we can go to tavern shopping? Maybe something cool.
Take a jaunty
Yeah.
walk
Maybe
around the
there's
city.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Sure. I'll
There could
stroll
be
around
like
the
a
city.
relaxing potion.
Okay.
You never know.
That's called beer.
Well, you actually know of a potion shop that's in the city. It's by a lovely man. He's a half elf. His name's Marvin, and he owns the Golden Canary, which is located in what does my notes say here? It's just north of the university. So this building to the south here is the university. So it's actually very close. It's just right around here. It doesn't take you guys too long to get there. It takes only like maybe like 20 minutes or something. As you walk in, you can see that it's not that big of a shop, but boy, is it packed full of things. Marvin is kind of a hoarder, if you would say. As when you walk in, the little bell, instead of like a ding, it makes like a little birdie sound because it's the Golden Canary. And then you hear a voice from the backside comes out and says, "I'll just be a minute, dears." As a few seconds later he comes out, just arms stretched with very fine robes on, very bright blonde long hair. Just comes around and says, "Well, hello there, friends. How are you doing? Oh, Double Lock, it's so nice to see you again. It's been a while. I don't think I've met you and the rest of you before. Hello, I'm Marvin."
Hello.
Cosmo.
I go out and shake your hands.
Well, thank you. Ivor, it's lovely to
soft
meet you
hands.
all. Well, I moisturize every day.
Are
You
pets
know-
allowed in your store? Are pets allowed in your store?
It's called the Golden Canary. As then
Yeah.
you like see,
Like, is
you
it
you
craft?
notice that above there are a few cages with birds in them, but they're locked up and they're not like squawking or anything. They're just like chirping, whatever. And then he sees Courage come out from around you. He's like, "Ooh, what an exotic pet! Where did you get that? Ooh, he's fierce looking fellow."
Yep.
You're the strong silent type. I like that.
Your favorite.
Are you looking for anything today? Are you just poking around? What are you all up to this fine morning?
Definitely not going to find any danger. Do you have any health potions?
Health potions? Let me see. As he goes over to a shelf and kind of peruses along just a bunch of random bottles and everything. You can see that he is very much, he is an alchemist. He practices in herbalism and alchemy, science, and magic, like mixing them together. He mostly does potions, some magic tomes or whatever. But he goes through and he sees a few and he's like, currently I'm pretty stocked up on common healing potions. I have a few greater ones, but I will admit, the price of them currently is unfortunately, the stock is just pretty high. If you're looking for a greater healing potion, that's going to cost you 500 gold per potion. While the common ones, they're about 50 to 100, depending on how many you buy. I could give you a deal.
Ooh.
Two for one.
Yeah.
You would like one.
Oh no, I said two. I said two for one.
Two for
But I was curious.
more
What
like
happens if we buy 10?
You
More
said
like-
deal.
more like 5 for the price of 4, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
I have a business to run, friends,
of
of
course.
course.
You guys are embarrassing me in front of my friends.
You guys know each other.
Oh, for a couple of months. Ever since I saw.
She seems awfully embarrassed, blushing on her olive skin.
I don't know why. Your friends are lovely, dear. They're such exotic-looking people. You don't get many tieflings or half-orcs in the cities.
Do not react kindly to exotic.
No.
I love
We
it.
can say that.
I mean no offense, friend.
This is why you're embarrassing me in front
I
of my
mean no
friends.
offense, friend. I take it as a
That's what friends are for.
I mean it as a compliment. I mean it as a compliment.
Then you're the best friend I've ever had.
I love your.
That's very.
I do love your
touches
eyes.
my heart.
They're unique, even amongst mine.
He then like giggles. He like chuckles a little bit and winks at you.
Ooh, spark.
Guys, really,
It's making even
he's
Cosmo blush.
coming in hot.
Marvin, do you have any potions for stealth or relaxation?
Stealth or
Like a stealth potion isn't even gonna help you.
Relaxation.
relaxation.
Say
So
you're-
like
an otherworldly Xanax.
a sleeping potion. Or
I mean,
what are you looking? What are you?
say
what are
you wanted
trying
to have a good time.
Oh, I have potions for that, my friend. You believe me, but that's gonna.
Okay, we could forage those things.
True. Never mind. We'll just have beer. So
I can also, if you're ever looking for something specific, I take special orders. They take some time
But you have
and money, but they can happen, of course.
many poisons of sorts.
Poison potions.
Yeah.
I already have some.
What types?
Well, let me just go ahead and check my ledger. Let's see here. Potion of poison.
I'm just gonna play with one of the birds.
And you look and it's a little macaw. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those.
While he's doing that, can I like nudge Cosmo and says, I think he likes you?
Not interested. And then I pet Courage to distract him from the birds.
Courage is just like looking at like, just excited. It's like licks its lips. Let's see, potion of poison. It'll cost you. If you buy a few other things, I could give you a deal, of course. But normally them by themselves is around 400. And what it does is basically you do have to feed it to someone, or if you wanted that effect, which I'm not saying to do, but maybe it's for your friend. Basically what it does is if someone drinks it, they take 3d6 poison damage, and they have to make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned permanently.
I think I'm gonna pass on the poison this time.
All right, that's no problem. If you-
Interested in the health potions though.
the health, the greater.
No, the common.
The commons, of course. That's perfectly fine. So, how many?
Well, you mentioned the 5 for 4, possibly. Might I persuade you?
I mean, it was already a deal. If you want to persuade me more, I won't say no.
Okay, well, how much will it be for 5?
Because you're such nice people and friends of Double Luck here, I will say 5 common healing potions for 400 gold.
Sure.
Okay. So mark off 500 or 400 gold, and you get 5 common healing potions.
Nice.
Which
gosh, where did I write that
they
down?
do when you use it. So to drink it yourself takes a bonus action. to feed it to someone else takes an action, and they do 2d4 plus 2. If you want to write that down in a place so you remember.
2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Is there anything else, friends? You want to look at anything? Do you need some suggestions? It looks like you're just kind of taking it easy
What's
today.
your favorite potion?
My favorite potion?
It's my first time here.
It's hard to say. It's because they take so long. Some of them take very long to make, and then you get tired of them, and you're like, and you just want to choke someone. You know, but that aside.
Interesting aside.
Well, there's many potions. Alchemy is a giant field, and the art of it takes years and years to learn. There's different things for resisting certain elements, or even increasing your strength and your power, or even becoming invisible. Things like that.
Ooh, I like that one. I'm quite clumsy.
Nah, you must be gentle as a lamb, or some animal that is gentle. I'm trying to be. I'm running out of compliments.
Wait, did we hear that?
Thank you for being so nice to
No,
them.
it's whispered it to her.
I'm just like nodding, like, oh, he's so nice. Well, I think that conversation ended. Beer?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you all enjoy your day,
Week-long journey.
and come back anytime to see me, and just to talk, or if you're ever interested in me making something, I am always open to taking new, exciting orders.
Awesome.
Well, thank you.
Alrighty, have a good day.
You're the best.
As then you guys leave the Golden Canary and walk out into the streets again. You're looking for a tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we try something new, or should we go to our regular?
Well, so the ones that
There's only one.
roll a. Oh, I'm gonna make you roll here.
My foodie inside Ivor is getting curious.
Roll a history.
Me?
Yes.
Which one?
It says the D20. Whenever you make a skill check, you roll your D20, and then you add whatever skill it is.
12.
12. So from your knowledge of being in the city, there's a few taverns that you have visited among the different areas around. There's the Warden's Pit, which you guys are always at. Not exciting.
No.
Same people. Otherwise, there are two other ones that you've been to. There's one that is close to where you're supposed to meet Salem, and that's known as the Lock and Key. Or there's one close to by the waterfront and by the docks, and it's called the Broken Mast. And from your remembering, not too much difference between the two. Obviously, the one near the coastal area, a lot of sailors go to, so it's a bit more, sometimes a bit more exciting. But of course, the other one is close to where your destination is going to be. So it's up to you. It's up to you. And you kind of just do you explain this to the group?
Yes. I give you the rundown.
Where are we meeting in Salem again?
The
You're the Lock and Key.
northeast gate.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
do we want to be practical?
That's
I mean,
Or do we like sailors?
and then and
The Broken Mass isn't that far away. Really.
I mean,
yeah, the Lock and Key is around here. Well, in this kind of northeast area.
where are we
Well,
right now?
You are currently right here.
Well,
Also,
let's
it's
go
on
to
the
the
way.
Broken Mass. It's on the way.
So it's around here.
We're gonna be around the same people the whole time. Let's go to like rowdy it up before we go.
Always getting us
Woo,
rowdy.
sailors!
So you're heading to Broken Mast.
Yes.
All right, so it takes you not too long to get there. You I'm trying to remember exactly which way to go down this street. Okay, down this street, and it's getting busier as the day is slowly progressing and starting up. And you do finally get there. As you reach this area of the city, you can see that the castle walls that surround the city, at this area where they come to meet the river, they kind of they tone down. They do get smaller. It's not as big as of a defense, because then it opens up to the docks where most of the trading is happening. As you get around this area, you can see that there's a big hustle and bustle. As ships are about to go out and some are coming in. There's a lot of trading going around, and there's a lot of pop-up shops also around. People just trying to sell different foods and goods and whatnot. But you do eventually make your way to the Broken Mast, and it's this kind of not run down tavern, but it is a hole in the wall. It's very much so, and it's called the Broken Mast because the building itself is made out of an old ship, and directly out of the center is the mast, and it's crooked and broken.
Neat.
Not the most clever of names. It's very literal, but it's basically a tavern in an old broken ship.
Can I do a perception check?
What are you looking for?
I'm just looking for like other shops in the area.
Sure. Well, what kind of shops?
I don't know.
So you're just looking around generally to see what
Yeah, I
what's
need
around?
to get to know the neighborhoods.
Okay, so make a perception check.
Where's my perception again?
On to skills.
19.
19. So you look around, you can see there's a bunch of kind of pop-up like goods. So like there's obviously fish, different fruits and vegetables. There's a few different types of shops. There's a few just general goods, some kind of places that would sell kind of food, but then also kind of gear, and like it would sell adventuring gear per se, because this is the area where sailors will come in and stock up on what they need. So chains and ropes and whatever types of gears and equipment that they need. And you can see that's around. This area is primarily basically just kind of the docks and that sort of thing. There's nothing too flashy and special. That's how they try to draw people into the city. So this is mainly just for the people that are here every day or every week or so.
Do I see the word boots anywhere?
Make an investigation check.
12.
12. Not in your general in the general vicinity of the Broken Mast. This is just you looking around in your general vicinity, and you don't see it right. You don't see any kind of shop that says that right away.
Cool. Into the bar!
Thank goodness.
Now that I've perceived my surroundings.
So you enter into the bar. There's not too many people in here. It's still the morning time. There's a few sailors around sitting at a table, just getting to start their day. As you walk in, you see that the barkeep who's there, his name's you've met him before. His name's Jarrett. He's a human, a bit older, got a salt and pepper beard going on and kind of longer hair. He's just washing up and cleaning stuff. The outside looks very ramshackled and hobbled together, while the inside actually looks not too bad. It's for a hole in the wall, it's actually pretty nice, and it is decked out sailor theme. There's old ship steering wheels, and there's like nets, and they have a tank over at the one side that has lobsters in it, like live lobsters, that you can grab and then have the chef cook up for you personally. But currently the mood in here isn't very rowdy. It's very, very calm at the moment. There's a few people in here drinking before they go and start their day, but otherwise it's a very calm atmosphere as you guys enter.
Cool
It's very
dates.
calm here.
Yeah, what's the deal? Sailors are always around. Where are they now? I guess loading up the ships and such. Whatever work they do. I don't know what they do.
Did you want to get to know a sailor? I mean, like friend-wise.
I want to go talk to
No.
the ones that are there. Well, I want to go talk to Jarrett first.
Okay, so you walk up to the bar, and the bar is taller than you. So you call out to him, and he looks around. And he's like, "Eh, what?" He looks over the bar. He's like, "Ah, Double Lock. How is it going? How are you today, little miss?"
Good. Though, embarking on another long trek, so
Oh yeah.
I want to drink some before I go.
Oh well, I'll serve you right up. Are you with these folks here?
Yes.
All right
You
then.
managed to make no new friends.
Round,
Yeah.
ra-
People are standoffish and racist, man.
round for all of you.
Yeah, stout.
Alrighty. And he grabs a couple glasses, serves each of you at the bar.
Wait. Oh, wait, did you already serve it?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
You should have spoke up, Roddy, if you
I'm
want
so
something
sorry.
specific.
It happened so fast.
But I wanted the famous Fairhaven.
Wait.
I wanted the red wine.
If that's the case, do you at least have one of those things that's like an umbrella that you could put in it? I mean, it is a sailor, I assume.
Ooh, invent it. Invent it now in this world.
He looks under the counter and he like takes one out, pops it in your drink for you.
Now I'm very excited to cheers.
Woo!
I have an umbrella.
You guys all cheers.
Cheers to going around the mountains, surely.
As then out from the bathroom you hear groaning and stumbling out just the drunkest man in the world you have ever seen. And he's dressed to the nines as some sort of sea captain.
Ooh.
And he's just there, he's like, no one go in there.
Oh, no.
Unless you want to challenge yourself, then be my guest. As he then just walls over the bar and he's just like, Jarrett, I have 2 others, please. And he just walks over, he's like, you've had enough for 3 days. You've literally been here for past 3 days nonstop. I had to kick you out when I closed. And then when I came back here in the morning, you were here. I think you're pretty good. And he's like, nah, mate, nah, you don't understand. I need 2 more. 2 more, please. And he plops down like a bunch of coins. And Jared kind of looks at it and he's like, okay. And then he just serves up 2 pints to him. And the guy like downs the one and then slowly sips the other. You see him like sip it and like stop for a second. He's like, okay. And then downs the last one and then puts them both down. He's like, thank you, my good man. As he reaches out his hand to shake his hand. And then he just falls back and blacks out onto the floor.
Well, that was quite the scene.
Should we wake up this drunken sailor and try to convince him to just sail us to where we're going and just totally change the plan?
Wait, but isn't it like on land where we're going? It's not at the edge. Wait, is it the port that we're going to?
That'll be
is
so
a water
much
body.
further.
You're meeting in the forest.
Well, let's just make friends with him. You never know. I want to make friends with him.
Okay.
I mean, what happens if I just want to sail away for some fun times?
Come sail away, come
Bye.
sail
And you
away,
can sing his Cosmo's favorite song that he made himself.
sail away with me.
Yeah,
I just made that up.
yeah, he's very good.
It's very musical.
We were friends with the bard, so that's why.
I have a
Can I
horn
go
or something.
to him and just see if he's okay? If he like nudge his collarbone?
Sure. You go up and poke him. Nothing. You just hear him go. He is out.
Jarrett, do you have any water?
Can I?
And he like You turn around and say that to him as he already is carrying a bucket of water. He just like reaches out and hands it to you.
Chuck it on his face.
Well, that's the faster approach.
Yeah.
Chuck it on his face. And yeah, as soon as it hits him, he's like, Did I urinate on myself?
Yes.
Shit. He gets up and he's just like, like just dripping everywhere. He's like, I'm very sorry about that. Why did you throw? Why? Who?
Well, you were unconscious. Can't just let you die there on the floor. That's just ridiculous.
It's not like I was. I mean, I could have drowned in my own pee, but fine, thank you, man with horns.
Why have you been here for 3 days?
Cause I'm looking for a new ship, and
What happened to the other ship?
Also, you're not
well,
really
you
a
see,
captain, are you?
well,
Yeah.
you see, I was attacked by another ship, and wow. They just took my ship and left me.
Are you a pirate,
So
or
they
was this a mutiny?
That is rude,
So they
but yes.
To both?
What was the question again? Sorry?
Are you a pirate?
That's rude,
Did they
but
mutiny?
yes.
Did your crew mutiny? Because where are they?
Well, you see, when I say the other ship, I mean my ship that they took from me and put me in the dinghy. And then they shot down my dinghy.
hang on now. So now you want another ship?
I need a ship. I'm a captain, damn it.
Yeah, but they took your ship.
This might be a good time to
If
take a
you
hard
are a
look at your
pirate
captain.
worth your salt, you get your ship back.
This is like an intervention.
This is why I never had a ship.
He just sits there kind of
Where is your
very
ship now?
confused by what's happening in his head, and he's like, the logic is just dumbfounding him. And then he like looks up, he's like, is probably sailing on the other side of the continent by now. Probably sailing towards a garrison, but they don't have what I have.
What do you have?
They don't have
The
this.
cheese bone.
They don't have this, as he then pulls out a compass. And it's in a very simple box. Doesn't look fancy at all. Like, they don't have this.
Is it a special compass?
Oh, it's the most wondrous of compasses.
How?
As he opens it up and points it at you.
I look at it. Is it any different?
It's a compass, but it is not pointing in a direction at all.
Can I?
It is constantly moving back and forth. And then you look at him and he's like,
It seems broken.
Can I do an Arcana check?
as he's about to close it. Sure. Make an Arcana check.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not very good at this, so. So I'd be like, huh, yeah, seems legit, like, just a.
It's going all over the place.
A 1.
Oh.
You're
Don't give him hits. Don't give him
mesmerized.
hits.
You are mesmerized by this character and by what he's holding in his hands, that the thought of it being magical is too far out for your mind, and you're just blown away by what is happening in this given moment.
Can I move him out of the way?
As he closes it and just goes and starts to like, he like turns around and he starts walking and kind of stumbling, and he's like, no one's ever gonna find old Captain Morrow without this Jooby Jooby Joo, as he just starts like walking and dancing with himself. This guy,
Are you Captain Morrow?
who's asking? As he turns around and points at you, who's asking?
Cosmo. The tiefling from hell.
I don't want to be presumptuous, but I believe that is that you, or is that you?
Oh, that's him.
That can't
I'm Ivor.
be you. As he points at the gnome.
Ivor.
I
I-V-O-R. Yeah,
Ivyar
it's close.
Cosmo.
Cosmo. I'll remember that.
Surely.
Surely. Don't call me Surely. I'm Morrow. As he turns around and then face plants into the ground again.
Ooh.
Can I sneak over and like do a check on his artificer check on his compass?
So what are you trying to do?
See if his compass is actually special or if it's just broken.
So you're just gonna try to take it off of his body? Okay, so I need you to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. How do I do that?
It's one of the skills. So D20.
Is that dexterity?
Yeah, it's dexterity.
I would never be able to do that.
16.
Nice.
You walk over and just kind of look and see his face, and he's on the ground just like this, and drool is coming out of his mouth, and you can see it hanging, like wrapped around his wrist, and he's holding it. It's just like lightly clutched in his hands as you go lift up his hand and then pull it out, and now you're holding it, and he's still on the ground, knocked out.
Okay.
So you're looking at it.
Cool.
So what do you?
Let's run away.
So what do you want to do with it?
I want to do a check to see, like a history? An artificer's check?
Yeah.
Is that what I said? Okay. Can I do that?
Yeah. So
You can do anything
Roll.
you imagine.
This one again?
yeah. So roll D20, and because of your
Yeah.
ability, you just add your. It's a history check, but you double it.
So add to.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
it
you
has-
add
oh.
4. So you add 4.
Oh, okay. 20.
20. As you look at it, you can see that this is not a normal compass.
Ah.
You don't exactly know what its ability is, but as you look around it, you can see that it's a very simple wooden box with this kind of dark stone at the top of it. As you look around, you can see these weird different carvings all around the box, and they're kind of sporadic, but they appear to all be meanings and stories in different languages and whatnot, and it's all different all over, as if this has been passed on by many different hands. As you go to try to open it, though, it's stuck. And as you keep looking at the box, you see on the bottom, you see it is written in a different what languages do you know?
Common, Gnomish, Draconic, and Elvish.
It's written. It's wow. It's actually written in Draconic. It says, "Dead men tell no tales."
Did he just die?
No. Yeah.
But when you read that, do you just read it
Oh, I
in your
read it
head?
out loud.
You read it out loud. As
Yeah.
soon as you read it out loud, it opens up, and you see the compass, and it's just pointing in random directions. I want you to make a persuasion check.
No, a sentient compass.
That's pretty cool. That's a movie right there.
It just ends and just add this.
Yeah, persuasion.
19.
19. As you kind of just look at it and see it just darting around, all of a sudden you focus your mind and it just like points in a single direction. As you kind of look and adjust yourself, you see it's pointing northeast.
Oh.
That's where we need to go.
Yeah.
That's pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
are we
I
just
like
taking
this.
this now, guys?
Well.
Because like I feel like we should leave a note at least. Can I like?
You, as you're having this discussion, you see him on the ground and he's just like, Mommy, no, don't take my ship. I want my ship.
At this time, can I ask him? But can we take your compass?
To him as he's asleep,
Yeah.
make a persuasion check.
Well, you guys run fast, whatever. So you could just leave it behind. Damn it!
One. As he's asleep, he's like, no, it points towards what I want. It showed me eternal life. No, mommy, no. As you feel like he's going to wake up very soon from this nightmare that he's having, that you've helped induce.
Eternal life he's after, eh?
This is an
I would
ethical
like-
dilemma.
I think we should probably just. I mean, we should probably just take it. But this guy.
Seraphina's been
needs
saying back this
all
whole
the
time,
help
just
he can get.
Seraphina's been saying back this
Ooh.
whole time, amused, and she's sitting there going,
Can we borrow it?
"This is amazing."
That's what I'm thinking. Can we ask Jarrett, how often has he seen this guy in here? Like, how often has he come in?
Jared's like, he's been here the past 3 days.
Right.
I've never seen him before.
Right.
I think we should leave it with him.
No!
Leave it with him.
Seraphina's sitting there, is like, take it. Let's take it.
What? That doesn't sound like her.
Look.
I know. Okay, I have to say we have to at least leave a note, or we borrow it. It's in my. When I do bad things happen to me. So.
You're not doing this. I got it. You
should-
go sit over there.
We should make this decision now. Take it.
You sit
We should
over
take it.
there.
Take it or leave it.
I'm gonna ask him again if we
Just
can borrow
drink
it.
your drink.
So you're gonna ask,
Leave him alone.
roll a persuasion check.
But whisper it.
Can we borrow it?
3. What the? But I whispered.
Can we borrow it? As you whisper this to him,
Please, please. There's a please in there.
he just starts snoring very loudly now. And he's kind of curled up into a fetal position.
Snore if that means yes.
All right.
Okay. That works. That works in my nature. That works in my nature.
I guess we're taking it. But just so you know, even a drunk man is gonna remember a half orc and a fucking tiefling.
We can leave the note if you want. But if we leave the note, I think it should just be a pep talk note. Stay here for a week in this town. Get your shit together before you go and
You're
set off.
writing all this on parchment?
Yes, on
Okay.
a coaster.
Okay,
Can I put my umbrella on it too? It's colorful.
sure.
Just slide it into his hand.
So you guys write this note about...
You need to take your ship back. Forget eternal life. You need to get your ship back. You have
him
a
go
week
visit.
to prepare.
Give him Marvin's name as like a nice guy to go visit, and he'll help him
You
out.
have a week to prepare.
We did this for you.
Lay off
We're
the
like
drink.
we're creating a
Do you
side
do you
quest
include
for like.
do you include visit Marvin?
No, you
No,
mean
I
you.
don't know this guy. I'm not showing him to my friend and the
friends.
birds. The
Okay.
macabre.
So just stay a week and stop drinking.
Yes,
or like whatever,
to prepare.
or whatever.
But nowhere in that note did we mention we took his compass.
Okay.
We're just hoping he'll be there in a week, so we can give it back.
There's some shady biz that I feel nothing about.
It's only me that has ethical dilemma, guys.
Yeah, it's true. You stole something.
I did.
And as we're walking out of the bar, you just stole
You
something.
make it so I can't go back.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you get that, there you
No,
go.
she stole it, and they basically made me go out. But I asked him politely, and he snored that he said yes.
And here's and Nisa has joined us.
Thanks, Stuart.
Seraphina said yes. She said yes to steal it.
Yeah, it's
No, I
true.
wouldn't have. I said
You
yes.
did, yeah. you
It was a
did.
very funny situation, and you're just like playing into what was happening.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds right.
Yeah.
I would do that.
I don't know. This was his only livelihood. Let's go.
basically-
Let's keep on walking.
Basically, you before leaving out on your adventure, you visited a potion shop and then went to this bar near the docks.
I
of
visited a
the-
potion shop.
You all did.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He and
Nice.
Cosmo bought some.
And you went to university too.
I went to university.
You have
My character's gonna be so happy.
It's a little misleading.
Yeah. No.
you have visited the library of
Of
the university.
Even better.
Okay. But so Cosmo bought some healing potions.
Did I buy a book?
No, you're borrowing it from the library. Don't lose your library card. And then you decide to go have a drink. Then you decide to go have a drink at a bar, and it's this one that was by the docks called the Broken Mast. And in there, you've met an interesting character who is a drunken captain.
Pirate captain.
And was boasting about how he got
Wait, can I quickly go back and
there was a mutiny on a
It
ship.
was mutinied.
like an add-on? Like you don't find the compass finds you.
On the notes.
Yeah, what are some of the
Yes.
other things written on the
I
said
want to make it
box?
say like it's magic as well.
But so basically, he was boasting about how he's mutinied and that they'll never find what they're looking for without this. And he held up a compass, and then he passed out.
Idiot.
He passed out drunk, and now Double Lock has the compass.
Is that your name?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
She locks the door not only once, but double down.
Or is it that you pick locks? So you know how to
Her
do
heart
double.
is double locked.
Ooh, dark.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Because of the past, the dark past.
Don't we all have dark paths?
No,
Yeah.
only I have a no. Nothing ever bad happened to Cosmo.
Sorry. Okay. So,
Not ever.
So where?
do I need to update things on my sheet? Because we didn't do that
money.
yesterday.
The only thing would be
Experience.
how much money do you have?
Don't you take my money away?
No, I'm not taking it away. I just want to know.
Because we got a little bit more money.
Ooh, I like money.
How much do you have?
Where's my money? 412.
We got 50 for the.
Well, I
the
would
beginning
have
of the
said
day?
that since being in the city and working a bit, I'll give you another 100. And you got 50 for your current mission, and you're gonna get another 100 when you come
hang on.
back.
Hang on. So that's 5, and then that was a 1, so that makes it a 60. So I have 560. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And then what experience points are you at?
I'm at 1200.
You can focus your mind, so just focus a lot.
1450. Just to play a little keep up.
Did you not know? I can like crazy spells. I can like
Okay.
bless people and I can like
It's gonna be Salem.
All right.
It's just a new
So
compass.
now walking in the
Is the compass still leading us there?
Nah.
You're like, you're not even
as-
put it in my pocket. Fine.
if you were to take a look at it, it is still pointing in that direction.
Can I make a perception check for the whole walk?
What are you looking for?
Boots.
Ooh,
I really
Okay.
want these boots.
my boots.
I
Are you
need
barefooted?
new boots.
As you're walking
I want boots.
As you're walking through the eastern ward known as the Florina ward, okay, roll a perception. Well, it's to be an investigation check because
Right.
you're looking for something very specific.
Yeah, investigation check.
Are you also looking at people that are wearing boots?
It's 9.
9. You're looking around as you guys are just walking. You're just like taking quick glances at everything. You're walking through a street. As you about to turn a corner, you look back and you think you catch a glimpse of something, but you're really not too sure. But as your group keeps walking, you continue to walk with them. Courage falling behind you.
Cool.
As you guys make your way towards the northeast gate, where you said you were going to meet Salem to start heading out on your journey.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, you know, you're right.
So
Thanks.
you meet him there by the stables that are just at the gate. He's acquired a horse for each of you as you're going to head out.
Does Double Lock really need a horse? Because she could probably just ride Courage.
I mean, would you want
I don't
to
know if
ride his
Courage is
panther?
down.
A horse is very large.
Yeah. A pony? Is it a pony?
I mean, you
I'm
could
just
share.
concerned.
I don't want to
Concerned
share.
for size.
I want my own.
Do you want your own pony?
Yes.
Okay, so Salem's like, yeah, just give me a second. As he then goes back to the stable, and then he comes out with a shorter pony.
Yeah, I just
working
want to
with
say
this
that was
guy
really
for months,
inconsiderate
and he
of him
doesn't.
to just assume that I wanted a horse and not think about how high off the ground I would be.
I want my horse.
I want my pony.
Okay, there's your pony.
Is it a Shetland?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's just really presumptuous.
Although...
Wait, this is really random.
I know, Grim.
But am I artistic? Is Ivor artistic? No, because we can't take photos. So part of me laughs at this gnome on a horse, and then part of me wants to take a picture of it. So I kind of want to draw it.
So you get.
I'm just gonna go elsewhere, you know?
I'm just curious for myself. I mean, this is a nice skill to know. I don't know in this world if I'm artistic, but it'd be good to know.
I whittle.
You do actually. So you want to sketch or
Yes.
draw.
Yes. Her on the horse because it's funny. With your permission.
Make a.
I would like to strike a really dramatic pose on the horse. Well, you
Oh, my die rolls have been poor.
Performance check?
Yeah, it's gonna be a performance check.
So each time I draw, I have to do a performance
Well, it's
check.
gonna see how well you draw.
17!
Okay, so you find that you're kind of inspired, so you take out some papers and a quick piece of a charcoal that you have in your herbalism kit, and you're just inspired for some reason to draw this very tiny creature, this gnome, on this normal sized horse, and you draw it, and it's not too far off. You don't get any shading. But your composition is pretty good. You throw in some background there, and you capture a pretty good image of your friend Double Lock here.
I offered to her as to remember this occasion.
That's so sweet. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that in my
So you
bag.
have a drawing of yourself from Ivor.
Ivor, that's a pretty sweet drawing.
Yay! Although no shadings, I'm sorry.
I didn't know you had it in you.
Yeah.
No, you just have to sometimes ask yourself. Thank you.
I think we're all impressed.
Aw, I should try to draw more often.
As then you look up and Salem's 30 feet ahead of you riding on the horse, and he just looks back and he's just turns back and keeps going.
Can I scream worth it?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
And he just gives you a thumbs up and then does this and just waves come on, we gotta
Oh,
go.
this Salem guy is pretty cool.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Let's Roll's The Flames of Eberron campaign. What adventures await our heroes now that they leave the city of Fairhaven and head towards the Star Peak Mountains? Be sure to follow the Let's Roll podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, or wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you want to listen to episodes a week early and get behind-the-scenes goodies, then consider supporting Let's Roll on Patreon. Take care, traveler, and see you next time.